That's right, you read the title correctly. It's officially moving in day. Woo! So, for those of you that are new to the channel, I just wanted to cover the kit that I've already got, because I've invested in a lot more kit and I don't think I've got enough room. So I might have to look for planning permission to extend the brewery already. So here I've got my Grainfather G40, supported by the SS Brewtech brew bucket, and most recently I purchased the Grainfather SF50 to pair up as best as possible with this, and we've also got our sparge tank here. So before I cut to the equipment that I've bought in addition to this, it was an opportunity I just couldn't grab with both hands. The timing was bad. I think it was Christmas Eve that this opportunity came about. It was through a friend of a friend, and yeah, everything was wrong about it until I went and looked at the equipment, and look what I've picked up. And this is what we managed to score. Absolute dream of a find, just landed right in my lap. So a mate sent me a message and said, I've got some brewing stuff that my brother doesn't want, do you want to buy it? I asked him, can you send me a photo? Imagining it was just, you know, these cruddy buckets or something like that, and this popped up, and I was like, yes, I'll have it all. To my right, we've got the Grainfather G30. I believe this is a second gen. There are some bits and pieces missing with it though, and it has some mouse damage to the rubber inlet and outlet of the pump. I managed to sell this to my very good friend Craig from Goodwin's Place on YouTube. Check his channel out, because he's going to be doing, well, basically rebuilding this to what it should be and starting his journey into beer. So really excited to see how he gets on with that. And as part of the sale, I had to give him a 24/7 emergency call-out provision for myself. So yeah, that should be good to go. Then we don't have one Grainfather conical fermenters, we have two with one grain jacket. I need to buy a valve for one of these and a controller as well. So there are bits and pieces missing out of this puzzle, but still absolutely worth the investment. And last but not least, you would have heard me talk about it on these episodes quite a bit. We have the glycol chiller. Now this is the glycol chiller 4 in terms of 4-channel. I only wanted the 2-channel, and that's what I was eyeing up to buy. But as I said, this came along and it was too good not to grab. So I've got 2 pieces of kit with this. So we can run 2 fermenters off this already, and I've got 3 buckets full of stuff. Bottling tree, measuring jugs, transfer hoses. We've got some cables and pipe work, like a little pump here. I think that's for connecting to the chiller as well. I haven't gone through everything properly myself yet, or given it a clean, as you could probably tell. Got a primary regulator in there. There's loads of stuff, absolutely loads of stuff. Chuffed to beans, and now I just need to try and fit it in to my new brewery. This is going to be a challenge. So we've had a little bit of a rejig following that last cut. It's been a couple of days, and as I've been working it all out in my head, we've just moved the fermenters to this area, and the SF50 is going to be in the other area. If I were to do a big batch and I don't need these 2, then obviously I'll bring the SF50 and place it up here and move these 2 out of the way. So as you can probably see from there as well, the glycol chiller can fit in really well underneath this sink unit, and by luck or by really good measurement and planning, the kegs fit underneath here as well, which is a really nice place to keep them out of the way when not in use. So I'm very much enjoying all of these additional angles now that I can use in my videos. So the minor bits that we are waiting to complete is obviously to get some insulation on the ceiling here. I'm not going to be paying 60 quid for a sheet from the likes of B&Q. It's just ridiculous money for what it is. I'm going to wait until something comes up on Marketplace or similar, just to save a bit of cash on that. Really excited to get a brew on here as well. But before we do that, we've got to get a valve for one of these fermenters and also a controller for both of them. I've got this controller with one of them. Not familiar with the with these pieces of kit just yet, but yeah, not sure that'll do much. We also need to reroute the outlet hose from the Grainfather to kind of bend it back onto itself and fire any water that comes out of the bottom tap underneath the Grainfather itself towards the drain. So yeah, really looking forward to brewing in this new setup, testing out the fan of course. The noise you can hear at the minute, if at all, is the glycol chiller. I've been having a bit of a play with that. It's very easy, or it's possible I should say, for me to use it from where it is there. I don't need to pull it out and readjust anything. It's kind of set and forget really. So yeah, chuffed to bits with all this. So thank you each and every one of you who have followed this journey on the Home Brewery Rebuild series. I hope it's been useful for you as a how not to or how to, depends how you see it. Thank you all for your very supportive and helpful comments as well. That's been a big help and a big inspiration to make me to keep picking up the camera. It adds a lot of time to doing stuff when you try to film it at the same time. So thank you very much, and for your support, really appreciate that. I'd love your input on what you reckon I should brew in the first brew of 2024 and on this kit, and whether I should do a live stream or not. I'm toying with the idea of using the kit I've got here to do a first brew day live stream, so you can figure out as much as I am with how this kit performs. I think that'll be a bit of a laugh. Thank you again, appreciate the support, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Iechyd.